Chris Van Rensburg became a member of the cabin crew.
What?
Thank you!
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Al Rosenberg has just boarded the plane.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Manu Wadwani has just boarded the plane.
I want it all, and I want it now.
Jules Salai became a member of the cabin crew.
What?
Thank you!
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Timothy 89301 has just boarded the plane.
I want it all, and I want it now.
Ron Anderson became a member of the cabin crew.
Hey guys, how's it going? Are you ready? Let's get this done, shall we? Here we go. Hello everybody, welcome to another Fighting Fantasy stream and a continuation of... oh, that way. of Freeway Fighter. And last week we had some issues which thankfully been resolved. The issues actually were on YouTube, nothing to do with the internet here, I found out. There was a lot of streamers who had trouble that day. But when I watched the video back, there was not a single lag in the video. It's so weird how it was buffering, even for me and for everyone. But then the video playback was perfect. So, like, anyway, we couldn't have done the stream that way. We couldn't have done it that way. How are you guys? Wargaming Dad, hello. How's it going? Spellsing. Leo M, yes. He's made it. Rhymster's here. Hello. How's it going? Flamin' Heron. Sing us the Freeway Fighter song. Oh, I remember that. Do you know what? I think I actually still have on the drive somewhere. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. I actually still have, like, that thing, I think. I remember that, yeah, the Freeway Fighter. Da 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 da. Freeway. I can't remember how it goes though. I've slept since then, guys. But I'm sure I sort of did it. It's not in the Fighting Fantasy folder, so I don't know. I don't know where it is. I'll have to source it. I do remember doing the recording though, but yeah, I'll have to find that, guys. For anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, when we read this book about 2 years ago, this sort of like lyric melody hit my head, and I just started singing. You know, and yeah, it became a thing. First off, I want to say thank you to all those who, since last week, have subscribed to my channel and joined the membership as well. Really, a shout out to everybody. I did play the alerts earlier, so, but thank you to everybody. It really has helped, and obviously, we've hit over 5,000 now. You know, we're into 5,000, so it's going to be good. Spellsing, mate, thank you for that. I don't know why the alert didn't go off. Why didn't the alert go off then? I don't know. It hasn't hit thingy either. But thank you for being a member, for joining as a member. I wonder if I haven't set it up as if you've done it like a concurrent thing. I don't know. That should have kicked off an alert, to be fair, and it hasn't hit stream elements either, so I don't know what's happened there. But thank you so much for joining. You've been a member for 7 months, mate. 7 months. Well done. I thought you were about to break the danger zone. Dude, that's what this book is. This book is all about the danger zone. Guys, if it does start to buffer or lag, then just refresh your screen, because, you know, internet. Play some Speed Demon. Guys, honestly, this book is ace. Last week, obviously, we started to read it. We read the introduction. It's set in the year 2022, in July 21st. So this is set in the past now. But I won't be rereading it, okay? We did create a character as well. In honor of Matthew Perry, we called it Perry, which is usually this dude here, Thundercrotch, Soul Puncher. But we're calling it Perry today. He has a skill of 9, a stamina of 33, and a luck of 11. The car, the Dodge Interceptor car. This beast of a car. Yeah! Come on! You hear that? Yeah, this beast of a car has a firepower of 11, an armor of 30. It has missile weapons, actually, but I haven't noted them down for some reason. What missile weapons have we got? Let me check here, the book. Missile weapons, we have 4 rockets. I better note that down. I didn't write it down last week. Rockets, 1, 2, 3, 4. It also has 3 iron spikes. It doesn't say we started with any fuel, It has 11 oil, whatever that means. And it has 2 spare wheels in it as well. And it hasn't got any modifications as of yet, so we'll see. This cover is insane, isn't it? Look at this cover. This cover looks like an 80s rock album cover, you know? The Freeway Fighters. And the font, guys, the font of this book is Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, they're such a rip. Anyway. Yeah, this is... I really do enjoy this book. Look at these pictures. Look at that. That is a badass car. It looks like a Lamborghini. This car is crazy. And in fact, this old one here looks like an old, what is it, Chevy? Or an old Cadillac. That's what it looks like, an old Cadillac. You find running out of fuel is the biggest killer in this book. Yes, fuel is all important. I don't know why, as we seem to be like Mr. Scientist in our little community, and I don't know why we didn't invest into sort of finding better ways of fueling our place. We're still relying on fossil fuel. I mean, come on. It's 2021, you know. Where's the solar power? Where's the ion batteries, you know? Surely that's what our mission should be, is to upgrade the how we fuel our place. Instead, we've got to go out and do a deal with a dodgy dude for fuel. He's going to give us like 10,000 whatever tons or whatever it is, gallons of fuel, and we're going to give him something back. I can't remember what it was that we're going to give him. Maybe I do need to read the intro to recap. But how's everybody been anyway? I didn't even start that. That started by itself. Ghosts in the machine or what? That started running on its own. Guys, there's freaky stuff about. Seriously, guys. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Next week or in 2 weeks' time, it'll be Temple of Terror, by the way, for anybody who's looking forward to that. They won't make money from it. Yeah, the fossil fuel oil giants don't make money from solar, even though literally a day's worth of the sun collected on the planet is enough to fuel the planet for like 100 years. Like, that's how much sun radiation hits our planet every single day. There's so much sun that it actually heats the Earth, you know, from the ground up. And, like, seriously, I don't know why this planet doesn't invest in more stuff like that. Because we don't actually need fossil fuels, you know, in terms of reality. Obviously, farming, agricultural machines, everything's reliant on it, but no one's changing their ways to actually move away from it. And at the end of the day, fossil fuels come from the ground. There's only a limited amount of supply there. Once it runs out, we're fucked. Anyway, this is turning into some sort of Greenpeace political video, and that's not what this is. Okay. So, what was that? I saw Jackson. Oh, Demon Jackson, yeah. So, how is everybody? We are getting ready to do this. Every time, by the way, because it doesn't actually state we have meals. Med kits, I think, are our meals. It didn't tell me how many. Oh, yeah, it does. 2, 4, 6, 8. We start with 10 medkits, guys, and obviously 10 medkits will give us 4 points of stamina every time we take one. And every time we take a medkit, I've got a little thing of Oreos that I'm going to munch on. For every medkit we have, I'll have 1 cookie. So you're waiting for a Just Stop Oil protest to hit us. Yeah. Right, guys. F's in the chat, and we'll begin. You know, I can't believe we're here. We're doing it. Hey. Okay, that's not what I wanted to play, but I forget which one is the...
Hey, lovely jubbly!
That's the one. It's the top one. I gotta remember this. Okay, so there's about a 5 to 7 second delay, guys. Not too bad. Not too bad. Right. So we're off. We're getting in our car. Let's get the car going. Get your motor running. Head out on the desert way, looking for adventure, or whatever comes our way. Oh yeah. I hope you guys can hear this, otherwise I look like a raving lunatic. Honestly, right guys, the first thing that hits you, by the way, as you cruise along the road, is the speed with which everything has gone to shit. You haven't realized how much maintenance was needed to actually support civilizations. Anybody ever seen a series called Life Without People? It's amazing how quickly the planet just reclaims itself without human interference. All around, buildings are falling into ruin. Abandoned cars litter the roads in rusted disarray. That's The Walking Dead, basically, isn't it? Grass and weeds have grown rampant everywhere, with nobody to hold them back. It's basically a desert. So, the winds are howling. I hope you guys... So, there's packs of dogs and other wild animals that roam freely. You stop at a small town some 15 meters from New Hope and switch off your engine. We gotta switch off the engine. So we pull into this little garage, we switch off our engine, we have a look around. Is the sound okay, guys? Let me know if it's too loud or whatever. Suddenly, it's a deathly silent. Oh, deathly silent. And you hear a howl of a dog somewhere down the street. You're tempted to get out of the car to explore, but realize this is kind of an unnecessary risk. You're about to start your engine again when suddenly the sound of a shotgun breaks the silence. Do you want to get out the car, guys, when a shotgun's just gone off? Or would you rather just get the hell out of Dodge and drive on down? This sounds good? Beautiful. What do you want to do, guys? Is it time to get out of Dodge with the Interceptor, or should we get out of the car and investigate this shotgun that's just gone off? Explore and investigate, my good man. Look at Spelsing throwing us in danger already. I mean, yeah. I don't know what to say on that one. You run across the road and press yourself against the wall of the building, half expecting another shot to ring out. Your heart beats fast as you creep forward slowly to the corner of the building and look around. There is nobody in sight down the narrow street. You take one step around the corner and a voice shouts out, "Okay, that's far enough. One more step and you'll be full of holes. Where are you from?" Shall we reply that we're from New Hope? Or shall we say we're a lone road warrior, living nowhere in particular? I'm an island. I have no home. The road is my home. What should we... You want that shotgun. What should we do, guys? Should we be honest or kind of cagey? What do you want to reply that we're from New Hope? Okay. Say, we're from New Hope, my good man, and I've come to speak to you. A man suddenly appears out of a doorway and walks towards you with his shotgun pointed right at you. He looks at you sternly and says, "That's where I'm heading. Been cycling for over a week since my station wagon was ambushed and my wife and son were killed. Stopped here to get some cans of food from a supermarket back there when some crazy dogs attacked me. Shot one of them, and the others ran off. My name's Johnson. Pleased to meet ya." He puts his shotgun down and extends his hand for you to shake. He tells you that he is a builder by trade and asks how much further is it to New Hope, and whether he is likely to be let in as well. You reply that it's only another 15 kilometers and his chances are good. They need skilled people, mate. I've left. The whole place will go to ruin. You also tell him about your mission, and he warns you not to stop at Joe's garage, which is about another 8 kilometers out of town. They ain't got no petrol. They just rob people who stop there. You thank Johnson for the advice, wish him luck, walk back into your interceptor, and its powerful engines roar into life again. And you turn the ignition and screech off down the road. Yeah, man, don't tell us your life story, like. Oh, mate, I'm sorry your wife and kid are gone, but yeah, see you, goodbye. We drive off. So basically, yeah. And we drive off down the road, leaving him to his devices. You're soon out of town, zigzagging around wrecked cars and fallen trees along the road. Further ahead, you can see that the road joins the main highway south, and there is a small filling station at the junction named Joe's Garage. You stop as you are intrigued by the hot rod parked round the side, looking clean and in running condition, and a young girl suddenly comes out of the office wearing a very tight t-shirt and blue jeans. She smiles and says, "Hi, can I help you?" And there's a picture of her, guys. "Hi, can I help you? We are open for strangers. I got some lubricants in my car. Does your engine need lubricating? Come on in. My name's Jill. My husband's called Joe. We are open." Guys, would you want to talk to her, or would you rather just drive up the highway? Say, follow this bitch. What do you want to do, guys? Drive away. Thank you, Wargaming Dad. I almost had a sneaking suspicion somebody would be, yeah, let's stop and talk to Joe's Garage. Right, we're gonna, yeah, bye. I mean, you know what, love? It's tempting, but I got a date with the road. Bye. Let's go. You're too attractive to work here. Yeah, she don't look greasy enough, really. It's the future. Everybody's dirty, aren't they? How come she's squeaky clean? Yeah, I'm saying. Anyway, we drive off. Don't know what's going on with her. Despite the hazard of having to avoid abandoned cars, the highway is wide enough for you to gather plenty of speed. It's exciting to drive so freely without fear of being hauled in by the police for violating some traffic regulation or other. You smile as your speed reaches 190 kilometers per hour. Dude, we're going like 200 miles per hour almost. But your joy is short-lived. You suddenly see a red Chevrolet, heavily reinforced with steel plating, is it this one? Coming straight at us. Somebody is sitting in a small turret on the roof, who looks like he could be a bit of a badass at martial arts, given the chance. He looks like a cross between Arnie and Steven Seagal, holding a massive gun. You think to yourself that maybe having to deal with people, the police in the old days, actually wasn't so bad with these dudes around, compared with what is coming at you now. You breathe in deeply and get ready to press the machine gun fire button. Guys, our interceptor is going to fight with red Chevy. Chevy. We got to fight with Chevy, and he's going to give chase. Okay? Right, so his firepower is 8. Now, the way this determines is whoever has the highest dice roll has to roll one die, and that's how much armor damage it takes on our car. So he's got a firepower of 8. We've got a firepower of 11. That's a 3 firepower difference. So he's going to minus 3 off his dice roll. And he rolls a 7. So he's rolled a 4, really. And we've rolled a 9. We beat him. So now we roll one die to determine how much damage his car is going to take. We rolled a 1. He's got an armor of 15. Guys, this is going to take forever, isn't it? So his now got 14. I better make a note of this. He's got an armor of 14 now. Our armor is 30, so... Okay, he's rolling for firepower. He rolled a 4, which becomes a 1. Anything we roll, we've beat him, so we don't even have to roll. Roll one die. 2. Come on, man. Now he's down to 12. This is going to take forever. Blast it with a rocket. They do know who whom they tussle with. What does rockets do again? I forget. Did it say? If we blast him with a rocket. Because we only have 4 rockets, guys. Vehicle combat. Vehicle combat, use your first machine gun battling. Your interceptor has a turret. Shooting. Hand-to-hand fighting. Guys, didn't say how much your rockets... Oh, here we go. During vehicle combat, if you wish to launch a rocket at a target instead of firing a machine gun, you may do so before the start of any attack round. A hit will be automatic and will destroy your target. So basically, we've got 4 Nukem rockets, which will kill them regardless. But you have to state it before the battle commences. Okay? Not sure if you just fire them or wait for the option. No, you can fire whenever. Basically, you've got 4 death buttons to push, okay, in this game. But we can't use it on this dude because the battle's already started. So, anyway, he's rolling. He rolled a 3, so we won again. We got to roll a dice. Come on, get a 6 this time. Got a 6! Well, hey, the dice are listening to me. Nice one. That was good. So he's down to 6 now. I mean, we're coming at each other. How far away are our guns firing from? Because surely going 200 miles an hour, man, we're going to literally be on top of him immediately. It seems like this, I don't know, the logistics of this fight just don't make any sense to me. Anyway, he rolls an 11, which is a 9, isn't it? 9, 10, no, an 8. 9, 10, 11, yeah. An 8. We roll a 7, so he's hit us now. And he rolled a 3, so we lose 3. But it's alright because we got 30 to begin with. He rolls a 9, which becomes a 6. We roll a 7. Right, I need a 6. Come on, dice, listen to me. Fucking hell, I honestly rolled a 6 again. He's dead. Oh my god, the dice are actually listening to me today. That's 2 out of 2, man. Wow. You managed to destroy Chevy Chase in the vehicle combat. Oh my life. Guys, I seriously rolled a 6 then. You stop your interceptor to examine the burning wreck. Who were these people and why did they attack you without warning? I mean, they're just crazy in the future, aren't they? You shake your head and hit the accelerator. Let's go! Eager to reach your destination. Let's get out of here! You are passing a security truck and thinking about all the money inside it, which is now useless because nobody uses money. Money means nothing. When suddenly a voice comes through on the radio above the crackling static. It is one of the New Hope's leaders. She tells you how a gang of bikers have just attacked New Hope, killing 8 people in the process. After a short battle, they are eventually beaten off. She warns you to be on the lookout for them as they have kidnapped Sinclair. Who was Sinclair? The council leader. Okay. You acknowledge the message and say, bye, not my problem. After an hour or so of driving without any further incident, you notice that your petrol gauge is dropping. The interceptor is very heavy on petrol. You stop and pour the contents of the fuel canister into the tank, realizing that you will have to find more petrol soon. A few kilometers further and you know your luck has really run out. There must have been a car crash at the time of the disaster, which caused a huge tailback of now abandoned cars. Can we siphon off all the petrol from all these abandoned cars? It is impossible to continue along the highway, so you reverse back to the last exit and drive off the highway. You must decide which way to head along the road which crosses over it. Do you wish to drive east or do you wish to drive west, guys? In the future, everyone's insane. Although this is the past, 2021, or 2022, sorry. So, at 200, at 200, I'm not surprised. What? Wargaming Dad, refresh your screen, mate. I think you might be behind. Drive east. Okay. 341. You pass an ambulance parked off the road to your right, but you see no signs of life in this ambulance. There's the ambulance there, guys. Do you want to stop and investigate the ambulance, guys, or do you would rather keep driving? What should we do? Ambulance. Could be medical supplies inside, you know? Should we investigate it, or should we keep on driving? Whoa, that's having a fit. Keep on driving. What shall we do? Drive on, son. Yes, father. Okay, we're gonna keep on driving. Ambulance has probably got a dead body inside, to be honest. You flash past a road sign which soon turns south, and do you wish to continue driving south, or would you rather keep cruising east? So we can either turn south or head east. It's up to you guys. You are the hero. South? Yeah? We're going south. As long as it doesn't go south, like the story. A few miles down the road, you come to a small, crudely constructed wooden bridge which crosses a narrow river. There is a sign nailed to the bridge warning that you do not cross the river. Private property, keep out. If you intend to drive across the bridge and go... We don't listen to signs. It's a desolate place. There's no law. Or would you rather turn around and drive back to the junction, guys? What should we do? Ignore the warning and continue driving across the bridge? Or turn around and find another way? Avoid and turn back. Spelsing says like that he knows what's going to happen if we do. I am the law. I am the law. You are soon back at the T-junction and stop to decide which way to head. You can either turn right or you can turn left to head west. Left or right, guys? It's an easy decision with consequences, probably. Go back. That's not on the thing, mate. Spelsing, sorry, Rhymester, it doesn't say go back, mate. It says turn right or turn left. Maybe, I think you might need to refresh the screen. Right, so after Rhymester, Spelsing said east, so left. Right, we're turning left to head... Well, it says turn west. So, hang on a second, guys. Spelsing got in there, but he said left. And it says if you'd rather turn left to head west. And he's put east, so everyone else is saying right. So, east is right. No, it actually says... Hang on, you said east, so left. Man, I'm getting confused here. Guys, I don't know what to say. Right. I'm going to go with Spelsing, and he said go left. Okay? So, I think he obviously got it wrong, but I got to go with the person who got there first. Okay? You drive back down the road, passing the ambulance on your left and crossing the highway you came off some time ago. The road is relatively free of obstacles, and you're able to travel along it quickly. You meant east. However, the easy drive is short-lived. The road comes to a river, which it used to cross, but the drawbridge which spans the river is partly open, stopping you from actually crossing it. You reckon that if you drive over it at about 130 miles an hour, the momentum should carry the interceptor across the gap to the other side. Basically, jump the gap. You decide to give it a try. Yeah, what could go wrong? We don't know our easts from our wests. You reverse your car to give yourself a long enough run up to the bridge. You tense slightly, and the adrenaline starts to flow through your veins. The engine roars as you pump the accelerator. Denly, Then, you suddenly release the clutch and screech towards the bridge. You hit the bridge at 120 miles an hour and watch the dial rise to 130 as the front wheels leave the ground. Roll 2 dice. Guys, we gotta roll 2 dice here. I rolled a 6. It says here, if the total is the same or less than your skill, our skill is 11, isn't it? 9, so it's less than. So total is the same or less than your skill. I think that means we did it. The wheels slam down on the far side of the bridge, and you have to struggle with the steering wheel to keep the interceptor going in a straight line. You were across the bridge, but traveling at high speed towards an overturned truck. Roll 2 dice. I rolled an 11 this time, guys. If it's greater than our skill score, that means it's a bust. Oh, dude. You are unable to control the speeding interceptor and crash into the truck. What is this, like 120 miles an hour? Guys, this doesn't sound like it's going to end well for us. Roll 2 dice and deduct the total from your car's armor, so it doesn't destroy the car. Right. I rolled a 10. Bloody hell. So now we're down to 17 armor. We smash into the truck, but we survive the crash, and it doesn't destroy the car at 120 miles an hour. I mean, it's the future, isn't it? Well, it's the past, but I guess the technology is better, you know? Because that surely would have just... we'd have croaked it then in real life. Definitely bit it. I mean, yeah, basically Wargaming Dad, our face would look like that. Right. You drive off the bridge like nothing's happened and head west again. You soon come to a T-junction which offers you the choice of roads. Keep driving west or drive south. Which one do you want to do? And now we roll. They don't build them like that anymore. Yeah, they're all like paper these days, but in the future, which is the past, they build them to last. West. Keep driving west. Standing in the middle of the road, waving his arms frantically, is a man wearing denim jeans and a jacket. Ah! A motorcycle helmet covers his head. It's the Stig. Do you wish to stop and talk to him, or would you rather drive past him? What do you reckon, guys? There's a guy doing this. Hey, stop! Should we just keep on, or should we actually stop and talk and say, yo, man, what's up? Take your helmet off so I can see your face. He's got denim on. Denim jeans and a jacket. Does that mean he's double denimed? Has he got a denim jacket and denim jeans and he's got double denim on? Ignore him as he is wearing denim. Mate, I don't do denim. Bye. Right, drive past him. See you later, alligator. You travel west looking for a major road going south, but the decision is made for you when you arrive at a solid tailback of cars just beyond a left turning. The impassable blockade of cars and trucks stretches into the distance as far as you can see. Did we just go back on ourselves? All of them have been long since abandoned. Do you wish to head south, or would you rather stop and look inside at some of these abandoned vehicles? What should we do, guys? Have a little nosy in the cars that are abandoned, or, you know, basically just drive south and keep driving. What do you reckon? We've got all the time in the world. Search. Check the vehicles for goodies. Yeah, let's see if we can find some goodies. Whatever caused the tailback certainly created havoc among the owners of the vehicles. Cars appear to have locked into other cars as frustrated drivers tried to ram their way out of the blockage, only to make things worse. You squeeze between the vehicles looking for something useful. You find a crowbar on a truck and use it to force open the boots of several cars. Moving up the line of cars, you suddenly panic at the thought of the interceptor being left unguarded. I mean, didn't we think of this when we left it? Do you wish to run back to your car? Or would you prefer to keep on searching through these cars? We are the driver. What do you reckon, guys? Keep on mooching or leg it to the interceptor? Because, you know, car's getting lonely out there. The car will be fine where it is, so keep on searching, okay? Let's keep on going, man. Inside the boot of an old Ford, which is probably from, like, you know, 2017 or something, a full canister of petrol! Woo! Yeah, boy! We found some petrol, man. It says add 1 luck point, but we actually don't have... We haven't spent any luck, so it makes no difference. Carrying the crowbar and the fuel canister, you leap across the roofs like a cool man to hurry back to the interceptor. Luckily, it is still where you left it, and soon you're on the road again. We're on the road again. In the interceptor on the highway, man. Driving fast at about 130. I can't wait to get back on that road again. The country road runs straight ahead, far into the distance, and you're able to make good headway, as it is relatively free from abandoned cars. After about an hour's driving with the radio blasting, driving at high speed, you arrive at a T-junction. A lot of T-junctions in this place. Do you wish to continue driving south, or do you wish to turn left and head east? Left, east, or south? Which one, guys? Probably a top-of-the-range Ford Focus. What should we do, guys? Continue driving south? South, my good man. Yes, Commander. The road cuts through overgrown fields, but there is no obstructions on the road. You check your mileometer to see how far you've come and see that the petrol gauge is reading empty again. If you have picked up a full fuel canister recently, which we did, so we can say we have. Because we have. You stop the car, get out to empty the fuel canister. Oh, we're using the fuel now. Okay. Rip. You realise that you'll have to be on the lookout for more, though. I mean, surely you take enough... We know where we gotta go. This Muppet surely should have taken enough fuel to get there. And so, no, I'll wing it, guys. Put your faith in me. I'll be back. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. You realise that you have to be on the lookout for more if you hope to reach San Angelo. I'm the town's best hope, and a wing and a prayer. By the time you set off again, it is early evening, and you watch the setting sun through the right-hand window. The right-hand window is about that big, by the way. That's the viewpoint we've got, so we see just a little bit of sun. Soon it will be dark, and there will be a new decision to be made. Shall we turn the lights on? Drive off the road. So we got choices here. Got 3 choices. We can either drive off the road and sleep in our car, right? Find a building to spend the night inside. That's option 2. Or 3, drive on through the night. Do a bit of night driving. Welcome to the night hour. I know, why don't we bring fuel with us? Our car will be okay. We have Dink D looking after it. The dog, Mad Max. Mate, if we've got a dog with us, I'd advise not to sleep in the car, because that dog is going to break wind and gas us up to death. Right? So what do you want to do? Do you want to sleep in the car? Do you want to find a building to sleep in? Or do you want to drive on through the night? That is basically what we got. Options. Everybody refresh your screen, please. I have a feeling that everybody's behind. I think it's slip in. Sleep in the car, Leo says. Right then. Let's sleep in the car. So we drive off the road, just park it up. We have some marshmallows, roast them on the carburetor, yeah? Sleep with Dinky D, mate. You pull off the road and park the Interceptor behind a low wall. When you turn off the engine, you notice how deathly quiet it gets. Except for the wind, obviously. And wonder if anybody has heard you stop. You eat your food quickly. What food? Do we have to eat? We have to eat. The book says we eat, so we gotta eat. I'm gonna have a cookie. Spell sings shacking up with the dog. Right. I have to eat quickly. Oh. I haven't had Oreo cookies in a while. Forgot how good they tasted. And just realised how black my teeth will be. Not good when you're streaming, is it? Should have chose a different biscuit. And you probably didn't even hear that because I didn't have the microphone on my mouth. Anyway. You eat your food quickly and wait until it's completely dark before settling down to sleep for the night. In the morning, you wake up early feeling refreshed and you can add 2 stamina points, but we haven't lost any to actually add back. So, you start up the Interceptor and soon you're heading south again. Let's get it going, guys! Oh yeah! She's purring like a kitten! The countryside is picturesque in the early morning light, but you are unaware of the dangers ahead. It is very beautiful in the early morning of the, you know. The road has been mined by country outlaws waiting to rob anybody who passes through. Roll 1 die. I rolled a 1. If you roll a 1, 2, or 3, turn to this page. Suddenly, there is a deafening explosion, and the Interceptor is blown sideways by the force of a detonating mine. Roll 2 dice and deduct it from your armor. What happens if our armor goes down to 0? Are we dead? I rolled a 9. So, oh. Are we down to 8? 7? Yeah, we're down to 8 armor now, guys. Deduct it from the Interceptor's armor. If you survive, he's already thinking we're gonna die. What happens? Yeah, let me see the armor on the car. I've actually forgotten what happens if your armor goes down to 0. Do you dead? You can mod it. Armor may increase or decrease. It actually does not say if it goes down to 0, you're dead or not. So that's. It just says it's going to increase or decrease during the adventure, and it's never going to exceed its initial value. So we're not actually dead if we lose our car. We're just walking. Well, then fuel's not a problem. If armor falls to 0, there is a garage soon for car repairs. Yeah, can't we repair our car? Are we, you know. Right, we survived the explosion, guys. But our car is getting bad. We've got more strength than our car has, which is saying something. You try to restart your stalled engine and get away before the outlaws arrive to see what they have captured. Right, test our luck. Our luck is 11. So unless I roll a 12, we're good. And I rolled a 6, so lucky. That was lucky. Right, we were lucky, so we are going to Luckville. Look at this dude here. It's like Deadpool. Fortunately, the engine wasn't damaged. by the explosion, and it starts up straight away, guys. Hey! We got a cool running engine still. Yeah! I like your skills, fella. I think we die when the car explodes. But yeah, if the car does explode, we're definitely a goner. Okay? But you drive off hastily, lucky to have survived. Dangerous in the past, it is. As the morning wears on, it's getting a bit hot, and the further south you travel, you notice a change in the vegetation. The overgrown fields turn into scrubland, and it won't be long before you're driving across the desert. I kind of thought we were already driving across the desert, to be fair. A few miles further down the road, you arrive at a major junction. Do you wish to turn left to head east, or would you rather keep driving south, guys? Do we keep going to Mexico, or do we turn left and head east? Hang on, if we're going south, that means the coast is on our right. If we turn east, yeah, turn left, that's correct. So we can either head into, what would it be, Nevada, or can head on down to Mexico. We'll just carry our car to a destination. We're turning south. Okay, we'll keep on driving south, okay. Yeah, we'll just put the car on our back and haul it in. We'll just drag it to the next repair shop. Leading off the road on your right is a rough road, which is marked with several sets of tire tracks. The track looks as if they were made quite recently, as you deduct. As I'm a bit of an investigator, I am. Do you wish to drive down this rough road that's been recently driven down, or would you rather stay on course for San Angelo, which must be sort of south of California? And I'm guessing this is set in California, because San Angelo is definitely a Californian name type of thing. Oh, my butt. So, are we going to continue south onto San Angelo, or are we going to detour down this dodgy dirt road where all these tire tracks are leading? What should we do? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Okay. Driving down the dirt road. We'll probably find Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt looking over a box. That's what I kind of feel like the landscape looks like. What's in the box? You drive along the bumpy road until you come to a wooden gate which bars the way. The gate is covered with barbed wire, and heavily tattooed, bare-chested man sits casually astride it. Hello. Can I help you? Looks like a bearded Ron Swanson. It's Chuck Norris. It is, no, it's forget Swanson. It's Chuck Norris. Dudes, we gotta get out of here. It's Chuck Norris. We're all dead. It's Chuck Norris. Oh, mate, that is Chuck Norris, isn't it? That's the Mr. Norris himself. Bare-chested and ripped. He's got Bruce Lee's body and Chuck Norris's head. In a gruff voice, he says, I don't recognize you. Which gang are you from? I'm from the Black Rats. I don't know if you've heard of us. We're a bit of a badass in the north, sorry. You reply from the spur of the moment. Never heard of them. The man replies, still, we'll race against anybody. And he's sitting there like this, all Mr. Cash, you know. Mr. Cash mofo. Follow the road down the burnt-out house and you'll see the other cars parked there. The first race will start in about 5 minutes. I'm just getting some sun here. Gotta keep this body toned, you know what I'm saying? Chicks dig the brown stains on the body. And there's some pretty heavy bets being laid today. Should be lots of fun. I mean, heavy bets, mate. Money means nothing in this game. Well, you sit on your fence, you know, relaxing like a porn star. Money means nothing to me. So what heavy bets are you talking about? Are we talking fuel, mate? Or are we talking paper and metal? Because paper and metal don't concern me. I want fuel. Do you wish to drive through this gate? Or would you rather reverse around and leave Chuck Norris to it? We aren't interested. It's Chuck that loved you in the Expendables. It's Chuck Norris in the Expendables. I don't remember that. So are we leaving Chuck Norris, or are we going to try and, try our bet at the race? I mean, our interceptor is kind of messed up, to be fair. But if we can do 200 kilometers an hour, man, I don't think they've got a car that can beat us. You know? It's race time. Are we racing him? Is that what you guys want to do? You want to race? I mean, Flaming Heron said we aren't interested before, but I think he said that before it came to the decisions. I'm not sure. So, guys, tell me in the comments, are we racing? I mean, Spelsing said race time. I don't know. Do you know what? Let's do a poll. I'm going to do a poll for this because I don't know which came first. Okay? So, race or leave? Yeah? And I'm just literally going to put a question mark because I can't bother to write it out. Right? Guys, couple of minutes on that poll. Put it in. You think there's fuel to be won? He didn't actually say that. He just said there's bets on, so he didn't actually say what the prize was. But guys, put your what you want down. I'm going to leave it a couple of minutes, and we'll see. We'll see. And I think I need to reposition my chair here. Hang on a second here, guys. Let me. I don't want to do this on camera. There we go, that's better. Bum was hurting then. This chair is slipping. Might need to change it. Right, guys. A few more seconds and we'll see if Chuck Norris, if we've got a win for it. Because I don't know. Temple of Terror is next, guys. Temple of Terror, here it is. Guys, in the future, by the way, I have got an idea. Because I'm kind of like, all my books that I have are just kind of like everywhere. And I want them on display behind me, right? That's like what I've always wanted for these streams, is for you guys to actually see the books I've got. Plus, it'll prevent any more coffee spillages. Do you remember when that happened, guys? When I spilled coffee all over the books? Man, it wrecked almost half my books. They're all good though. They're all good. But yeah, Temple of Terror is going to be the next book we read. But in the future, I want to put up behind me a bookshelf. And I feel like I'm going to build it myself. I kind of know what design I want. I want one that's like angled so you can see them all. And they'll be behind me. And as soon as I can get the materials together, I'm going to build the bookshelf and put the books on it. So you guys can actually see what we've got. Right, let's end the poll. I think everybody said race here. Ask Chuck if he wishes to ride shotgun. Hopefully a new car is on offer because ours is shit. Everybody has said race. Okay, we're going to race. Right. Do you wish to drive through the gate? Yes. Yes, Commander. Following the instructions of Chuck Norris, you drive down the dirt road to the burnt-out house. There's 4 customized cars parked in a row, each sprouting a multitude of weapons. A group of people stands in heated discussion, although they all turn to watch you park, you know, with your skip-on wheels, basically. You walk over to the group and ask them about the forthcoming race. A small man with a scar running down the length of his face says, "Rookie, huh? Never been to a blitz race before, have you? Listen, it's quite simple. Challenge any of us to a race. You have to bet 200 credits. But if you win, the prize is a big can of petrol. If you win, that is." The man then bursts into laughter and the others join in. Do we even have any credits? I don't think we do. I don't remember saying where we had credits, guys. And we got 200 credits. We started the game with 200 credits. Basically, we could bet everything we have. Guys, do we have a flux capacitor? It's Wacky Races, isn't it? No, mate, it's Cannonball Run. It's Cannonball Run. That's what it is. It doesn't sound good with our low armor. Yeah, we start with 2. Well, it's credit spelling, mate. It's in the future there is no currency, you know. So, what do you want to do, guys? We actually do have 200 credits. Do we challenge him to a blitz race? Or would you rather just watch, you know, and cheer from the side? Give me an A. Give me a whatever. Give me some armor, mate, and fuel, please. What should we do, guys? Race or just watch? Do a bit of voyeurism or actually get involved? What do you want? I think there's an ad running. Ads will shortly run for some viewers. Skip. I'm going to click skip the ads so nobody's getting ads. I thought there was an ad running then. So I got to keep this actually on because then I can see when there is an ad running. If I get ads, you guys surely get ads. What should we do, guys? Race! Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to see your 200 credits, and I'm going to join in the fun. Oh, creepy. You take 200 credits out of your pocket, you kiss it goodbye, and thrust it towards the man with the scar. He snatches it from you and says, "There's a sucker born every minute. Get in your car, let's do it. We race for 8 kilometers down the dirt road, turn around at the White House and race back. And remember, there are no holds barred in a blitz race, except bullets and rockets." Great. You climb inside the interceptor. Guys, I suggest start using these rockets. You climb inside the interceptor, start it up and crawl forward to the starting line. Here we go. Get your engines revving, guys. We're crawling up to the starting line. Your opponent draws alongside you in his bright yellow Ford. I don't rate Ford, so that's no problem. You see that it is armed with 2 machine guns and a grenade launcher. There is a girl standing in between the 2 cars that raises a white towel in the air and suddenly pulls it down to signal the start of the race. Roll 2 dice. Here we go. We're rolling against our skill, so we got a skill of 9. And we rolled an 8. It's less than your skill. So that's good for us. You stamp down on the accelerator and release the clutch at the same time. The back wheels spin, thrusting up dust, which is just completely going over that poor girl. Like, she's... and you race off ahead of the yellow Ford. In your rearview mirror, you see the anger of your opponent's face as he drives to the limit along the narrow road to catch up with you. The Ford must be supercharged. It accelerates up behind you and rams your car at high speed. Oh, test your luck, guys. It's an XR3. Why is it? You stall. Your adventure ends here. Right, I've rolled a 5, which is lower than our skill, so that's good again. Oh no, it's our luck, sorry. So yeah, it is lower than our luck anyway, so that's that. We're lucky. We're lucky. I should be so lucky, lucky, lucky. Do you know what? I need to get that song. Oh, my mum's texting me. What's going on here? Sorry, guys. Mum. You know what I mean? What we got here? Just read online changes that the government have changed. You might want to read it. Doesn't know. Makes no difference to me, this one. Right. Nah, means nothing to me. Thanks, Mom. Hey, Mom, by the way, you're live on YouTube, just to let you know. Oh, some mothers do have them, eh? What have they changed? I mean, it's a law that relates to, like, if you receive money from the government, yeah, and you don't let them know about your change, I don't know, like, you basically get taken to court, and, you know, I don't know. I mean, it didn't mean anything for me, so I don't know. Anyway, it's just news bulletin from your mum. Okay, I've lost the page. I've no idea where we are. I don't know what page I'm on. Oh, wait, I've got it. The Interceptor swerves to the left. We were lucky, yeah. The Interceptor swerves to the left, but you steer into the skid and keep the car under control. You have to think quickly to decide what tactics you'll use now. Will you accelerate away, or will you brake hard and let the Ford pass you? Like gender change. No, I don't think so. No, I think it's like change in circumstance maybe, or I don't know. Like, back off and brake. Oh, we're hitting the brakes. Yeah, let the Ford passes. Do a Han Solo, basically. Brake and shoot him with a rocket. You slam on the brakes and screech almost to a halt. The Ford swerves around you and is soon accelerating away from you. As you are not allowed to use your forward-firing weapons, you decide to ram the Ford. We can't even use a rocket on him. Why? Why can't we? The Ford slows down for a bend in the road, but you keep your foot down on the accelerator. You crash into the back of the Ford, but only succeed in damaging yourself. Lose 2 armor points, guys. We're down to 6 armor now. I mean, that don't surprise me, because our car is a big POS. So it doesn't surprise me that it's falling apart when we try and ram somebody else now. The Ford has steel-plated crash bars built to withstand ramming. You realize that you'll have to overtake the Ford in order to use your rear missile weapons. As though he has read your mind, the Ford's driver starts to swing the car from side to side to stop you overtaking him. It will take some considerable maneuvering skill to pass him. Roll 2 dice, guys. Send a rocket up his jacksie. I rolled a 10. Fuck. It's over our skill level, so I think we're beginning to lose it with this car now. The Ford driver is watching you carefully and turns his car towards the Interceptor as you try to overtake it. His front ram bars smash into the side of the Interceptor, punching a hole in your door. Lose another 2 points of armor. We're down to 4 armor, guys. This ain't looking good. You keep your foot pressed down on the accelerator and just manage to squeeze in front of the Ford. So it's working anyway. Well, that's good. You decide that it's time to use a weapon against the chasing car. So you look at the buttons on your dashboard. If you wish to empty a canister of iron spikes on the road, we can do that. Or would you rather spray a film of oil over the road? Guys, iron spikes or oil? What's your pleasure? Our car is hanging on by a dear thread. Honestly, this is a skip on wheels car. You know? We can do this, though. We can do this. Freeway fighter! Da-da-da-dun-dun-dun-da-da-da! Freeway fighter! That's what we are. We're a freeway fighter. Hit the canister of spikes, okay? So we ask Kit to throw a load of spikes on the road. He goes, yes, Michael. So 1 iron spikes has been depleted. You press the button on the dashboard, which releases the canister. You watch it bounce along the road as the Ford speeds towards it. Test your luck. Our luck at the moment is 9, and I've just rolled a fucking 10. 10. Unlucky. Against all odds, guys. That's what we're gonna win by against all odds. Hey? Much to your frustration, the canister does not open and the Ford drives over it without incident. Got a dodgy canister. The driver retaliates by firing a grenade over your car, which lands in the road in front of you, and there is a muffled explosion as the steel-plated under chassis takes the full blast of the grenade. We're dead. Roll 2 dice and deduct it from your car's armor, which is 4. I've rolled an 8. Our car just got destroyed. But I mean, we're not dead. It does, although it does say if you survive the explosion. I don't think we've survived the explosion, guys. I think that's it. It doesn't actually state, though, if your armor goes down to 0, you die in this book. Let me see. It says about your own stamina, the luck, car specs, armor. Roll 2 dice at 24. That's the total. Your armor score is a measure of your car's defenses, but not your own body's. In addition to its machine guns and unlimited supply of bullets, the car also carries missile weapons, 3 canisters, da-da-da-da. Fuel may be required and should be entered. Other modifications to access for your car, which are required during the journey, should also be entered. Your armor may increase or decrease during the adventure as a result of damage or repairs to your interceptor, but never go over its initial... I mean, it doesn't say 0 armor means death in the book, does it? I think you're without armor. Run. We just run the rest of it now, don't we? Honestly, though, it doesn't say... Oh, hang on. Vehicle combat. Maybe it's in here. It refers to machine gun battling. Roll 2 dice. It might say it in here. Continue until your armor score of either your interceptor or your opponent's vehicle is reduced to 0. It's destroyed. It is assumed that the driver of a destroyed car is automatically killed in the resulting crash or explosion. Guys, that's kind of like left up to us. It says it is assumed that the driver of a destroyed car is automatically killed, but it doesn't actually definitively say that, does it? It doesn't say if your armor reaches 0, you also die. It's just saying, well, we're going to assume you're dead, mates. But that doesn't necessarily mean we did die in that car. Like, our car hit and just shat out. What if we were ejected out the window? What if we actually survived? The whole book reads within the car. Well, I suppose. I mean, if the car is dead, we just walk. We don't have to worry about getting any fuel. I just don't know how we're going to get that fuel, that 10,000 gallons of fuel, back to New Hope without a car. We could walk back to New Hope and go, guys, I want to say this, but the cars are right off. I told you should have picked me, mate. I'm a baker, not a scientist. Shall we read on as walking? Yeah, let's do a poll, guys, to either carry on walking, right, which means I'm going to have to modify, right? So the poll is, are we dead or do we walk the rest and continue on? I'm going to give this one a bit of time, guys. It's an important decision, so it's Oreo time for me. We should have took out insurance, which means nothing in this world. Who's going to pay out? Imagine that. Imagine if they had insurance in this world. Look at everybody saying walk. Oh shit, I've lost the page. Hang on. I remember one of them. Just gotta find it. Let me... Almost there. Were we with were we with the AA? We put spikes on the road, didn't we? And they didn't succeed. So right, there we are. I'm all caught up now. And everybody decides to die in the book or something. Okay. See, this kind of now, this next paragraph kind of goes against everything that we're doing here. Right. Let's end the poll and let's see the result. What's the result? 100% walking it now. Of course. Our car... Hey, Benny, how's it going, mate? You're up late to the show. Mate, don't worry about it. It's almost over, I think. Basically, our car got destroyed, but we've chosen, because the rules, it doesn't actually state definitively that if your car armor goes down to 0, you die. It says that it's assumed that you get automatically killed. So we've decided to say we survived the explosion of the car, and we lived to tell the tale. So we're going to continue the book on foot, which means we don't have to worry about fuel. So that should be a plus, surely. So it says here, still racing. You see ahead that the White House is just up ahead and you must turn around. I mean, it says you jam on the brakes, but we're going to have to ignore anything to do with the car now. So any text that relates to the car... Basically, we've lost the race. That surely means he's you know... Guys, we can't do this. Now it says we have to fight the car. It's a car-to-car battle. How do we work this out with skill versus firepower? Guys, I don't think this is going to work. He looks set on determining by ramming you. And he's going to fire. A successful ram will reduce a car's armor by 2 points. And if you survive 4 attack rounds, we're us against the car. He's going to run us over. So yeah, I mean, even in the race, you're basically running against the Ford. Oh, we might do it actually. You know, because the Ford probably break down after a while. But I don't think we can fight a car. He just run us over. Like, it's not going to work. If this battle didn't take place, we could have continued. But the fact is now it's car against car. It's us against the car. He just run us over. End of story. Isn't it? I think it's a burnout. I really do. I think because we chose to walk on, he's run us over and killed us anyway. Which, yeah. I think that's the outcome of the book, guys. It's the way forward. It's the future. A lot of stuff written in this notepad here from yonks ago. A lot of airport codes and frequency. Look at this. What is this? I got a load of airport destinations written down here. I don't know what the relation is though. Hong Kong to Yokohama. Japan. Canada to New York. Around the world in 80 days. Oh, it's around the world in 80 days trip. Oh, okay. I know what it relates to now. Okay. Anyway. Plot twist. Plot twist. We're dead. That's it, guys. It's a shit out. We're dead. Guys, in 2 weeks' time, we got Temple of Terror. Don't go anywhere just yet, though. Let me set up the next one. And I'll put the link in the description box. In the chat, sorry. And we can all go and like the video. So reuse the settings on that one. So it's Temple of Terror. How are you guys with Temple of Terror? Anybody completed it yet? Da, da, da. Wow, wow, wow. Public. Right, today's the 5th. So in 2 weeks' time, it's going to be the 19th. Okay? The 19th. So that is that. Oh, I clicked off before it came up with something then, and I clicked off before I could see what it was. I hope it still got it. Yes, it's done it. Okay, guys, here is the link to the video. Click that link. Go and like the video. It says Freeway Fighter in the picture. I haven't changed the picture. Let me change the picture. It obviously won't look like that next time because it'll say Temple of Terror, but ignore the picture for now. I've changed it now, so hopefully if you click the link it'll do that. Rhymester's got some maps, yeah? Temple of Terror will be fun. One of Livingston's better. Oh, it's a Livingston book again. Temple of Terror. Ooh, he came out with 2 in a row. Look at that. Yeah, nice one. I better keep that up actually for the light. So that's that done. Let me change the book here to Temple of Terror as well. Oh, we got some good books coming up, guys. The Rings of Kether, Seas of Blood, Appointment with Fear, Sword of the Samurai. There's some very good books coming up, guys. It's very good. There it is, Temple of Terror. That is the next one, guys. You win some, you lose some. Freeway Fighter. I don't think I've ever completed Freeway Fighter. I was hoping to. But there we go. Ugh. Right, guys. Only like a couple of hours it's been. An hour and a half. Man. That's piss poor. But it is what it is. That's the beauty of these books. It's just you never know. You never know what you're gonna get. Right, guys. That is that, guys. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Join us in 2 weeks' time where we're gonna continue on. I'm gonna do the countdown to the ending now. But thank you so much for coming along. And we can still have a chat. Is not a problem. I'll make sure that. Thank you for anybody who put in thingy for it. Oh, it's come up in my Discord with Temple of Terror on it. That's cool. Okay. Thanks for your time. Oh, thanks for the read. Yes, I honestly, guys, I honestly, next year, do we carry on reading these in order? That's a good question, guys. We're in November now. We've got to make choices here for next year. All this year, we've been reading them in order for the purpose, you know. What do we do next year? Do we continue? Or do we reset? Or do we maybe start at the end and work our way back in? I'd like your feedback, guys. What do you want to do? Tell me. How do you want to play it? Do you guys want to do it where we start at the very last book and work our way backwards? Or do you want to continue until we finish them? You know? Don't forget, in January, every book that we've played this year will get archived into my memberships, members only channel. So if you want to replay any of the adventures we've gone on from this year, you need to join as a member of my channel to access those archives. And then you'll have access to the past years that we've done this for. I think we're working. I think we started. Did we start in 2019 or 2020 on YouTube? So there's like 3 or 4 years worth of reading these books in the archives for my YouTube members as a thank you for, you know, joining the membership. It really does help me to join the membership. Like, I actually prefer that than anybody donating in the chat, because it really does help me out. And as soon as we get like a lot of people, you know, watching this stream and supporting the Fighting Fantasy, I will create its own channel on YouTube separate from this one. So and then I'll just move all those member only videos over to the new channel so everybody can watch them. But that's far in the future. That's probably like 5 years down the line or something. So let me know, guys, in my Discord if you want to continue reading next year where we leave off from at the end of this year, or if you want to start again with starting at the end and working our way in, or maybe start with a theme of like only doing the space ones, or only doing Ian Livingstone's books, or some sort of theme direction. Let me know. The Discord link, yeah, I can put it in. Let me make it so where it doesn't expire. Just one sec. It is in the description box below as well. But there's the link to my Discord. Join my Discord. It's also a flight simulation Discord, but there is a channel down in the basement called the Black Lobster Inn. That's where the Fighting Fantasy. It has its own section. When you join my Discord, make sure to please read the rules and click the A to activate your ability to give yourself permissions to access other channels, so you can unlock it as you wish. You know, people then can go at their own pace, because I know Discord, if you're not used to it, like when I first started doing it, very overwhelming. And then you see all these hundreds of channels and it's like, where do I begin? So I've made it easy to allow new people in, where it just gives you a few channels to begin with, and then you unlock more and more as you feel comfortable. So Rhymester, take care, mate. Thank you very much. Spelsing, thank you. Take care. Benny, Flamin' Heron, Wargaming Dad, anybody else who was watching, lurking, thank you so much. Leo M, for watching, everybody. Thank you so much. And I just realized that this thing ended and I'm still here. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.